Hello everyone, and thanks for coming back to our channel. This afternoon we're here at Oxenhope in West Yorkshire. We're on the Keighley and Worth Valley Heritage Railway. The line opened in 1867 and continued to carry passengers until 1961 and goods until 1962. With strong local opposition to the closure of the line was acquired by the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway Preservation Society and was reopened in June 1968. The KWVR has now developed into one of the country's premier heritage railways. It's operated almost entirely by qualified volunteers. The steam locomotive we're looking at today is 75078. This is a standard 4 class. 75078 is one of a class of 80 engines built in Swindon to a standard British Railways design. It's from a batch supplied to the southern region. As this region did not have any water troughs, this loco has a tender with a larger capacity for water and coal than others of its class. It's also fitted with a double blast pipe and chimney for better power output, with a more economic return in coal and water consumption. The loco weighs 67.9 tonnes and the tender weighs 42.2 tonnes. The standard 4 class were intended for medium-sized passenger and freight trains, with the advantage of low axle loading along the widest possible route availability. The standard 4 class 460 had the edge over other designs thanks to the extra coal and water capacity it could carry. The standard 4 class also proved popular amongst footplate crews. This loco was delivered new to Exmouth Junction in 1956 before being transferred to Basingstoke in May of the same year. After only 10 years though, it was withdrawn from the Eastleigh shed in 1966 and sold for scrap to Wooden Brothers Scrapyard in South Wales. After languishing there for some years, it was bought by the Standard 4 Locomotive Preservation Society and it was moved to the KWVR in June 1972. The initial restoration of this loco took 5 years. It was in regular use up and down the line until 1985, when it had a major boiler overhaul. After 3 years in the workshop, it re-entered service again and worked the line until 1998. By this time, it required another major overhaul, so it went in for major boiler repairs and rebuilding. This took 16 years. It eventually returned to active service for passengers in 2015. It then continued to push and pull passengers and freight services until 2020, and it then had the 10-year boiler overhaul completed. With the boiler work now done, it returned to active service on the KWVR in November 2022. It is expected to run for another decade with annual inspections and routine maintenance. Here the loco is moving off the front of the passenger train at Oxenhope. It's now crossing the point so it can return to pull the train back down the valley to Keighley. Now reattached to the passenger train, 75078 pulls the carriages out of Oxenhope station, back towards Howard and all the stations to Keighley. The early part of the day has given us decent weather, but now the wind and the rain really starts. And now we can see 75/78 pulling the preserved Pullman carriages and the standard rolling stock back into Oxenhope station. And finally, having completed a loop of the railway, here's a final clip of the engine as it changes track at the Oxenhope terminus. Despite the poor weather, it's been a great day with trains aplenty and great food and drink in the buffet cars. The KWVR is a great heritage railway. There's lots to see and do, as well as good places to eat and drink. The scenery is good too. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button and give our video a quick like. We really appreciate this. It really helps our channel. Thanks for watching.